All right, for this next video, we're going to be talking about cornerback leverage and alignments. I feel this is a very simple, logical way you can start to coach your corners to be in an advantage, especially if we're talking about cover one right now, to put them in an advantage by taking away particular threats. And what I mean by that, we're going to dive right in. So we know we have landmarks. And for the sake of this conversation, when we have sidelines, obviously number, hash mark, and let's just say ball is in the middle of the field right now. And just for the ignoring tendencies and scouting reports and all that, let's just say we're a 50-50 team, 50-50 run pass. It doesn't matter. Just we got to be ready to play every down. So for that, again, ball in the middle. We just have a basic pro concept where you see one wide out over on this side. Again, just as we're just talking corner, we're just talking cover one. So depending on his alignment, is going to give you some, number one we're talking about, is going to give you some keys as to what the threats might be, and then your corner, his alignment can help take them away. And he does that in two different ways. One, he does that by his body positioning, and the kind of the back end of that is by understanding where support players are. So here we go. Let's say we have a number one wideout. We're just going to give him a circle. He's outside the numbers. It doesn't make a difference anywhere outside the numbers. It's nearly irrelevant. Scouting report will come into play, but again, nearly irrelevant for this right here, especially if we're talking young guys. We're just trying to teach some basics early on. Doesn't matter if he's outside the numbers. And I don't know if this is normal, what other guys do or not. We're going to play him in cover one. We're playing him inside leverage. So we're playing our corner somewhere in this zone, somewhere of 5 to 3 off, somewhere in this range right here, and inside leverage. Now, we don't want him too far inside because he does have to collision him. On that collision, we're not stepping to him, punching in the chest, and trying to turn and run with him because we have no momentum. We're going forward, he's going forward. A little move, he's going to turn, he's gone. That's not what we're looking to do. We're looking to stay in some type of a squared up, shuffle read, back pedal. I'm sorry, I misspoke. We want to stay in a squared up back pedal read, not a shuffle read. That's going to get later down the road. But right now we're going to stay in just a squared up back pedal read, absorbing the cushion. Now we want to let it absorb. So if he tries to cut under the face, we're able to collision that and push it back outside. And that's the whole intent of inside leverage, taking away any type of inside route, whether it's any kind of quick work, any kind of slant, any kind of post, anything like that. We're playing that inside. That way we have to force some type of outside route. It doesn't make a difference what it is. We want it to go outside. And based on our alignment and good possibility, QB read, if he sees inside, and again, we're not talking scouting reports, if he sees an even matchup, athlete versus athlete, experience versus experience, we got two good players out here. He sees inside there. He knows that inside route is not a strong possibility, and they're looking for some type of maybe hitch, comeback, fade, or it's going to have to be a double move if he's going to try to work to the middle of the field. And again, inside leverage is going to should help take away that double move. We're good. So by doing that, this corner now only has to worry about the routes I spoke of. Some kind of out, some kind of corner, some type of comeback, some type of... So it eliminates, let's say there's 9, 10 routes, whatever, depending on how you want to count them up. You're now only giving that wide receiver 4. And your corner can be coached up based on the last video of the passing zones. What's the potential of the 3 zone? That would be 3 zone over here. What's the potential of the 6 zone? What's the potential of the 9 zone? And he knows where his opportunities are. And you can rep that all week long just based on playing that inside leverage, 3 zone, 6 zone, 9 zone, and playing the games within that. Then you don't have to worry about anything. If you have a wideout that you know is weak, getting pushed at sidelines, boom, you're done. You can take him out of the game. Because once this man starts to get that release, let me clean this up a little bit. Once this number one starts to get his release and he wants to take the outside, your corner is money right there. This kid's gonna start to push outside. Your corner's in his read. He turns and he runs with them. Now we're getting physical at the sidelines. That's a dead play. We won that. As far as the corner and the wideout goes, we won that matchup immediately right there. No doubt about it. Flip it the other way, just so you understand what I'm talking about. You can't play him outside. I believe you can't. You leave a lot of space here with no help. Granted, eyes on ball, we're talking cover one. He will still see it in his peripheral, but boy, you're giving up one heck of an easy route to an advantage there. Yeah, you may have help buzz underneath, But is that the game you really want to play when you're already giving them a spot? You know, I understand maybe if you're in the red zone, you got a jump ball kind of thing going on here, but you want, again, that's scouting report talk. We're just talking one-on-one coaching up a corner to be able to play a good cover one football. My opinion, that's where it has to be right there. Anything, and again, you can maybe widen it out a touch. You know, maybe you got a guy that want to take it all the way on top of the numbers. You might have a decision to make there, or just your own coaching rule, whatever you're comfortable with, and you go with that. But for the most part, outside the numbers, play that inside leverage, you eliminate the threats, you narrow them down to only 4 or 5 routes, maybe, and then you can tell that kid, you know how to coach them up for the week. You're only worried about 4 or 5 routes when you're in that zone. Easy. This is you on the sidelines over here. You can practically tell them what's coming. You'll know it right there. You'll know QB's going to be looking at the whole thing, and it's just, that's easy money right there. All the way around, it flips completely the other way. So let's say you got, again, playing ball in the middle. Maybe you got a kid lined up a little tighter. And this is where it can get a little weird, right? So you got him here. You may think he wants space, right? He's inside the numbers. Ball's in the middle. He might be trying to work for some type of wheel route, some kind of drag, some type of double move, looking to get to the corner, anything like that, because he wants all this space out here. So what we want to do, again, you know, ignoring scouting report, I don't keep saying that, but it is so important to understand the passing zones from the last video. You want to play the man now. I would play him, depending on the kind of guy, but let's assume it's 50-50 type guys here. I'd want to play him tight. I'd want to play him aggressive and really beat him up, make him take away that outside now. Now you're playing outside leverage. Again, he wants to make a move. You're able to get in that hip. You're able to ride him, not let him get up here without a fight at all. And once you get to hand fight and you start getting physical, you're gonna discourage him. There's not gonna be a lot of time. There's gonna be traffic. QB is not staring him down the whole way. If he is, you got help buzzing across. To some point, you should have some kind of help coming there. Again, we're talking cover one, not cover zero. QB eyes. As soon as QB looks this way, he's looking to throw a corner route. You should have a free safety start making his way over that direction anyway. It's going to delay everything just by getting physical, not letting him have an easy release. So much happens within that release point under that 5 yards where the corner is going to get hands on him some way. They're going to get their hips together. They're going to start running together. And that's where things get physical and things can be slowed down. And that's what has to happen to detour some of these routes. That's just good team defense. We talk about 11 as one. To get a good one, you want to have a pass rush helping out the corner. You want the corner helping out the pass rush by locking things up out here. A sack can easily happen when you get a QB staring down a wideout that's looking for a corner route, and you got your cornerback fighting him all the way down the field. He's unable to get to that corner or even anything he might be looking for on that outside. So let's flip it. You're playing that outside leverage. He wants to take it. He's like, cool, I'm looking for a post. I'm looking for a drag route, a dig route, anything like that anyway. We're good with it because cover one, let's say we're talking about a 4-4. Unless I know I'm going against a heavy mesh team, I'm probably sending a linebacker when I'm playing cover one. I'm probably looking to get a little bit of pressure. Maybe I'm running this on type of 3rd and 7, something along those lines. That's something where I know it's pass, something where I'm confident in my man coverage. I want to put a little heat on. I might have a game with a blitz coming off of it, something along those lines. Either way, it doesn't make a difference. There's going to be support help underneath here. That's my point I'm getting at. So there's going to be at least one linebacker here. There's going to be some type of safety work here. So again, this man here, let's say he's looking for inside because we're giving it to him. Good. Go ahead and take it. Cool. Go ahead and take it. We're looking for that read. He goes, we go. We're in position 1 to read man and see ball coming, almost just as I just did. We're able to reach over the top. We're able to see him, and we're able to see ball coming out of our peripheral vision. Over here, we didn't have that opportunity. We have to read eyes. We have to read body language here. Excuse me. We're going to see ball coming. Not to mention that linebackers in my defense are coached to one. They're going to get their read step. As soon as they see that QB head pop up, they're looking to get in their drop. They're looking to get in the mix. One, they're either getting a collision here and assisting it, or they're getting in a passing window. Either way, as you can see, I just drew it. That 45-degree drop on QB eyes is either collision or it's passing lane. This man practically mirrors the linebacker work. He's getting a run read. He's starting up 10 to 12. He's working up, and I'm sorry, I don't want to get away from too much cornerback talk. He's looking up, getting it back that 10 to 12. He might move all the way up to 8. He's reading QB eyes, and boom, he's looking to make a move. Those run reads are seconds, maybe not even a second. It's 1, 2, boom, go. It's that fast. You see run, you see pass, boom. RPO, nearly irrelevant. If we're seeing an RPO team, again, we're playing this as cover one. RPO does not make a difference to the cornerback. It may hesitate these guys a touch, but again, we don't care. For one, there's collision. We're teaching D linemen to get hands in the air. we're good. Try to take that route all day. If we're playing outside leverage, you're inside the numbers, go ahead and try to take that route all day. Now, something to keep in mind, I'll wrap this one up. If ball's on the hash, it's going to change your landmarks. And you figure out what you want to do from there. If ball is on opposite hash, we're no longer playing hash of numbers, because let's face it, if ball is on the opposite hash, this gets outside the numbers, the ball's not going to him. No one's making that throw. So you can do some other things, bring the cornerback way inside and just forget it. Get ready to play ball. Get ready to play some kind of run game in here. You're still responsible for that man. Again, we're talking cover one, but it doesn't make a difference. You might want to make it so if you're on the hash opposite side, you may want to make the rule hash and center field, something along those lines where you still even it up and your players are able to see something on the field that they can mark and be able to rep against. So again, outside the numbers, inside leverage, inside the numbers, outside leverage.